white fashion, black ratchetness, still the black culture. All right, here we go. White fashion, black ratchetness. It's brilliant. Brilliant. Okay, I seen something where it was like, Iggy Azalea, okay. Her and Jennifer Lopez, they did a video, and they were like, oh, booty is the new thing in. I mean, what have they been at?
That
last
burns,
20 years?
with black women, that burns me up because and even with Kim Kardashian, like they actually, she invented the booty. And for so long, we were, told to hide our booties. Oh, that's too big. Even going back, trying to lose weight, or even with the full lips. Angelina Jolie, like, she just invented the full lips. And I'm like, things that they used to, talk about and they didn't want, now it's like they're running out to get it. Yeah, everybody's getting booty shots and everybody's getting collagen in their lips. Look at the Kardashians, they made a whole empire off of this.
I know.
So it's just crazy to me. Or even I was talking with hip hop Iggy Azalea winning best hip hop album over people like Drake and Eminem and Macklemore winning the Grammy over Jay-Z and Kanye. Like,
so do you think it's what term I'm looking for? Do you think it's a agenda to push them out and put them in the forefront?
I think so. I mean, and they've been doing this for years. Look at even back in the day, people like Elvis. Go back then, like, they take black culture, black music, and they bring it to the white masses. Because for me, I feel like everybody wants to be black without actually being black. When they go to this and that. So it's like,
what is being black?
Everybody wants to, rap and talk and, wear the gear. Yeah. But nobody actually wants to be black. Nobody wants to get pulled over by the police and harassed. But I want to look like, I want to play that part. Everybody wants to do that. So I feel like that people like Iggy Azalea or Macklemore, they make it acceptable to white people. They don't have to feel, scared or intimidated. They can still enjoy this hip hop culture.
And if everybody
coming from, Jeezy or somebody like that, intimidating.
And I also, since what you said, if they feel like they can enjoy that, and if things go back, well, I'm white.
I can go back.
Yeah, I can go back.
I can go back to being white. So
how do you feel about the white trend, like the cornrows? Now you seeing models on the runway wearing cornrows. How you feel about it?
Even one of the little Kardashian sisters, I think she did it, and she was all on the magazines like, oh, this is so fresh and so chic. And I'm like, but we've been wearing cornrows for hundreds of years.
If a black woman or a black male did that, it's so thuggish.
It's thuggish, yeah. It's thuggish. Be holding my purse. I don't want to, that's ratchet. But when they was like, it's so chic, it's so fresh. And I'm like, we've been doing that for years. So, I don't know. It's like, it's just one of those things that once they, hold on to it, it's like.
And that goes back to white privilege.
Yeah.
And that goes back to that.
Yeah.
What you think about it, Garland?
They've been stealing our culture
for
for centuries, including our knowledge and everything else. So.
To say that, even look at sports. I had a conversation with a guy at work. I said, I would not mind being a white heavyweight champion from America. You know why? As soon as we get a white American man, a white heavyweight champion from America, they're gonna spoil him. They're gonna spoil him.
The great white hook.
The great white hook.
They love them some Rocky.
Tommy Morrison. That would probably be the biggest thing in America. A white heavyweight champion.
Right.
And that's, like I said, it goes back to white privilege once again. So they've been stealing man for the longest. But it was interesting, like I said, with the model thing. I seen a piece where they was like, they didn't want models with certain hairstyles. But it's funny how that, if a black woman, I guarantee you, if a black model rock cornrows, how you think she'd be viewed?
And she probably wouldn't get put in the shows. She probably wouldn't even get, unless it's one of those things where they're doing maybe they have an urban line, or sometimes they go through different phases where they go more for the urban look or exotic look. But I think, like you said, a white model look, they'll pick that first. Or even I seen, I don't know if it was French Vogue or one of those Vogues, and they got in trouble. They did like an Africa issue. And instead of getting African models, they just got these white girls in like cornrows and, afros and just painted them brown. And it's like, I know it's African models out there. Or they didn't even be African. Anybody black, you don't have to talk. You don't have to know, but.
Okay, since you're in the fashion world, the fashion circle. Why do you think it's like that? Why do you think it's hard for blacks to break into the model?
just like with any other industry, to me, it can only be one at a time. Like, it's harder. Like, if you have,
So
when you
limitation.
have Tyra, yeah, you couldn't have anybody. You have Naomi, you couldn't have anybody else. So it's hard. Like, just like with the movie industry or the music, like, it only can be one big black, star at a time. So it's harder for black women to break into the fashion industry. And not just that, but because of going back to the hips and the booty and the different things we have, like, a lot of fashion designers don't design for that, so they don't like to include black models.
It's a thing that's been going on in the black community for, I think, centuries. I'm pretty sure y'all heard this term, and my brother's keeper.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Do y'all feel that plays when, like, you said, like, because Chris Rock alluded to it one day on an interview, like, if Denzel make a movie, we all are cheering for him.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that way? Like, do y'all feel that way? Like, if what I'm trying to say, like you said, one black model at a time. If Tyra, do you feel like at any time in your life, if you watch Tyra or you follow her career, that if she fails, so do you?
Yeah, because they kind of represent, like you said, the whole, all the black girls that want to be in fashion. Like, these are the women that you look up to. But at the same time, I also feel like, and my brother's keeper, a lot of times I know you hear how black people can be crabs in a barrel. So sometimes we inhibit ourselves. Because even with, I heard Naomi, when she was talking to Tyra was saying when she was coming up, I guess Naomi was a big black model, and how she was just so mean to Tyra. And she probably felt like, who was this other black girl, coming to take my place. So a lot of times, we'll pull each other, ourselves down. It's just like, you don't see Beyonce reaching out to Rihanna, and I love Beyonce, or Rihanna reaching out to a song with so-and-so, because it's like, this is the master spot. It can only be one. You can have a Taylor Swift, you can have a Miley Cyrus, you can have a whoever. It's enough room for all these girls, but you only have one, black girl. So a lot of times
I'm glad you point that way, because I haven't seen Beyonce reach out. I've never seen it. I mean, besides Destiny Child, I haven't seen her.
She kicked them out, like,
Yeah, because I haven't seen her reach outside that circle, that bubble.
It's like, this is my spot until the next person come, and eventually, knock you off. Like, you may see her do a song with somebody, Shakira or, white people like that, but we don't really collaborate. We don't help each other. You don't see us, help me pull you on a song. Let me, help y'all mentor you. Because, like, I have to hold this spot, so.
And if you feel like if she would pull, let's say, a Rihanna, let's say she did a song with Rihanna, you think she's scared that she might get outshined by Rihanna? Or?
Yeah, I think it's like, again, like the intimidation, and not necessarily that Rihanna may, shine her, but, or anybody, it's like, I don't want to groom this person, so eventually, to come take my spot or get more shine than me, because eventually that time is going to come, so I gotta ride that wave for as long as I can. And it's sad it's like that. Like I said, you can only have one. Yeah,
but she's Beyonce though. I mean, she's Beyonce. I mean, she's the end all and be all. I mean, that's it. I mean, you get no bigger than her.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, and like I said, I'm still surprised. I don't remember a song besides Nicki Minaj, the lady one I seen her that she reached out and she was rap. So, you got any thoughts on that, Gun?
No, I don't have much thought on fashion. Much thought on fashion. We talk pop culture.
Yeah.
I'm a hip hopper, so I'm not too much into pop.
Yeah. Well, like you said, you can have a Taylor Swift, you have so and so, but you can't.
There's enough room for all of them, but it's like when it comes to a big black artist or model, whatever the case may be in entertainment, it can only be really, one at a time. Like, that's the only a spot that we're allowed.
and the fun thing about it too, like you said, that was one. The moment he or she falls on that top spot, they always wait to the black community. I mean, like, we always there to support them up. But then again, when they get back on top, it's like, it reminds me of the OJ thing. Like, I hate to bring it up, but it reminds me of OJ. Like, for some reason, I say I keep going back that my brother's keeper, but for some reason, it's like that. Like, we feel like the injustice of one black man, we feel like we all in that pot. I don't know, I think that's something that's spiritually endowed in us. Like, if you see one black man going through, and especially if it's another race, we all are, circumstanced into, we put ourselves in that. So, I mean, that's a good point, though. And that wraps up for White Fashion, Black Ratchetness. Thank you for watching The Black View. Stay tuned. There's more to come.